Hey guys, it's Mary2 and welcome back to another Sims 4 video. Today we are giving the Bjergsens, or however you say that, a makeover. This is another one of those ones I wanted to do with like a background story. The first time I did this was for the... oh, what was their name? The principal from high school years, her family, the blonde teenager and then the redhead, and you know what I'm talking about. I'll have that video linked down below if you want to go see that. It was really fun to kind of come up with a storyline to go along with these characters. So the storyline for the Bjergsens is actually pretty interesting. Sofia here, our teenager, our queen, she's really into music. She wants to be a pop star. She wants to, you know, sing on stages and stuff. And she just, her look right now just really wasn't giving, you know, pop star. So I took her and I gave her a little bit of a pop star makeover, but not a pop star makeover. I gave her a little bit more of music along the lines of what I like to listen to, which is like heavy metal. I don't listen to a ton of heavy metal, but it's kind of a vibe. And I like hard music. I like hard rock and stuff. So I thought it would be cool. This pet's, what is it called? My First Pet Stuff hairstyle is actually really good for that. But anyway, her thing is that no matter what anyone says, no matter who is against her, she is going to live out her dream and she is going to be a rock star. So I kind of split it up just a little bit. So her mom, Clara, I kind of picture as this overbearing, expectant, like proprietress woman who expects her daughters to be just so in such a way, yada yada. And obviously Sofia does not want to be proprietress. Sofia wants to be a rock star. Sofia wants to be cool. And what I've done with Elsa is I've kind of made her a little bit of a suck up. She's gonna be Mummy's favorite, and she's gonna earn all of Mummy's favor, and she's gonna put on all of the dresses and all the stuff that Mummy wants. And that's kind of her way to feel better about herself. Not a good way to feel better about yourself, kids. Don't spite someone to feel better about yourself. That's not appropriate. But but that's the storyline here, okay? It's the only way I like to think of. It's the only way for these girls to get the right affection from their mother. I wouldn't say that Clara is a particularly good mother. So I kind of tried with Sofia to kind of marry the goth and the pink, you know? So she's got the heavy lipstick, the heavy makeup on, and she's got the ripped jeans, but the ripped jeans are pink, so they're kind of cool. And then her black shirt has the heart necklace, and I gave her the eyeball ring because I thought it would be kind of edgy. I also gave her purple eyes. I think she would put contacts in for her stage presence and look all cool and stuff. And then it changed her hair color, and I don't really know why. I think what pushes this over the edge for me is that her hair is too blonde. Like, she almost bleached it, so it doesn't really go with her skin tone. It really washes her out. But I don't think she would care. I think she would think it's cool and stuff like that. So I was trying to find a skirt or something that maybe would be edgy but cool. I don't remember what I found for this. I don't remember. So, okay, the hardest thing about this style in this game, there's a ton of edgy clothes, but all of them are like this. They're all crop tops. So being able to find something that's edgy and cool and pink and hardcore and appropriate, it was a whole chore. I tell you what, I think it took me like a little over an hour just to make over this sim. And same with Clara, because I wanted them to be just right. It took so long to actually find the stuff that I was looking for. So, yeah. Oh, that's actually cute. I forgot. Did I keep that? No, I didn't keep that. Okay. I didn't think I did, but I don't know. I genuinely don't remember what I've done. This was like, when was this? I think this was a week ago. This was a week ago, so I don't remember what I did. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I really, really enjoy Create a Sim like 20 million times more when I have a storyline for these Sims. So if you ever want a storyline and you don't know what, the Sims team actually wrote descriptions for most, if not all, of the townies. So it's a really cool way to kind of get their vibe, and then you can kind of twist it and make the story your own. I did make, in my mind, I did imagine Clara to be a little overbearing, but I imagined Bjorn to be a little bit more laid back, chill dad. Like, maybe this isn't what he wanted for his daughter's life, but he just wants his daughter to be happy, so he's going to support her, and he's just really laid back and chill, like, yeah, do whatever you want, honey. Oh, this is the dress I went with for formal. I see. So I kind of pulled Bjorn back like a lot. It's like one of those relationships where the lady is like really, really posh and full of herself, and then the dude's just this random Joe who dresses up for his wife, but otherwise he's happy in a sweater and jeans. That's I went with the laid back vibe for Bjorn. So it's an interesting juxtaposition. I think I would like to renovate their house. I think I remember which house is theirs. And I think I may have done it. Have I done it before? I don't know if I've done it on video before. I may have done it just for myself before, but it's one of those that's like, it's a huge house and there's nothing in it. So maybe we'll have to hop on the Sims Builds refreshes train and refresh their house a little bit. So I think that would be fun. Oh, I also wanted to say, if you're watching this far, hopefully, I probably should have said this sooner. So the Sims just re-released The Sims 1 and 2 for nostalgia purposes. I did not play Sims 1 or Sims 2 or Sims 3. I played variations like Sims 3 Medieval, Sims 2 Castaway, but I never played those games, so they're not particularly nostalgic to me. And I've been watching James play them, and I just don't know. I'm not interested. Sorry, I'm not interested at all. I mean, it's cool for people who like played those games and have that nostalgia, but I don't, so I don't know. I'm not really in a place where I can just fork out the money on games right now. So unfortunately, those kinds of videos are not going to happen on my channel. And I mean, that's one of those things, if my channel gets big enough and I start, making a little bit back from this hobby, maybe I'll put more time and more effort into it. So, as time goes on, I don't know, it kind of depends on where life goes in the next couple years for me. I think streaming would be really, really fun. I just don't have the time to put into it right now. My time is split between so many other things right now that it's just not something I have enough time to put effort into. I really like this outfit. I think the pinky red, the maroon with the red roses, it just pulls out the red in the pants, and oh, it's a vibe, guys. It's a vibe. I like it. Anyway, I really, really like her makeover. I think she looks like so much more of a rock star than they originally portrayed her. Maybe they were going more poppy when they first made her, but I like Sofia's makeover so much. I'm so happy with it. She looks exactly the way I had envisioned her. And then, of course, Elsa is gonna be our little prima donna, our little mommy's girl. Our little make mommy proud no matter what, and then I can get her love and her affection and everything from her. Kind of a vibe. I didn't want them to be too old school. I know Windenburg is a little bit of an older town, but I didn't really want to go like that old school. I wanted to incorporate some proprietous mindset mixed with a modern wardrobe. So a lot of dresses, a lot of girly, quote-unquote, girly colors. And I don't know. It was a little bit tricky, especially with our options for kids. There's not a whole ton that kind of check all of those boxes. But I really wish we had the blush for kids. Just that one from high school years. I love that blush. It makes my Sims look so much better. So like kawaii and stuff. But anyhow, it is okay. Also, why don't we have plain white flats for kids? The fact that those shoes come in like a beige and not a white, it drives me mad. It drives me mad. For her athletic wear, I wanted to go a traditionally like feminine athletic something. So I went for the ballet direction. But let me tell you, there is absolutely nothing in the way of ballet anything in this game. It's terrible. It's not terrible. Have I ever wanted to make a ballerina before? No. Do I really care at all? Not really, to be honest. But I do put her in a little dress that, you know, could look like a dance dress or a tutu kind of vibe, which is this. So if you're wondering why she's wearing a dress for athletic wear, that's why. It's kind of supposed to represent a tutu, metaphorically, of course. And then I gave her white sneakers because, you know, going to and from dance class, you wouldn't wear your ballet shoes, you'd wear your sneakers. What do kids even use athletic wear for? Like, what? Am I forgetting about something? I feel like there's nothing that I can think of that kids change into athletic wear for. Can the kids use the yoga mats? Maybe that's something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what kids need athletic wear for in this game, because I don't know. Maybe basketball? I don't know. And then I went for this classic, I think I went for it in red. Classic Annie dress. Fabulous. Beautiful. I really could not decide on a hairstyle for this one. I think I went for the high school years long braid, or the long ponytail with the braids on the sides. I think. For the life of me, this one. Yep. I could not decide on a hairstyle for that. It was crazy. It took me way too long. And I gave her the cutest pink little swimsuit. Now, I am a pants-on swimsuit for girls kind of gal. I don't think swimsuits are modest in any way. Granted, that's the way I was raised, but also just being raised that way, now when I just wear a one-piece swimsuit, I feel naked. It's really, I feel like I need to put clothes on. So I always wear shorts with my swimsuit. So when I put my Sims in just swimsuits without shorts, it feels really weird. Almost it feels like I'm doing something wrong. But, you know, I really just don't take my Sims swimming all that often, so, you know. And you'll see that with a lot of my creative Sims too. A lot of them will have two pieces, a top and shorts, for that exact purpose. If you're ever wondering why I do that, that's why. I love these boots from this pack. I wish they had some more colors. I think that would be a lot easier to use them, but they are so cute. Moving on to the queen bee herself. I did change up their features just a little bit. I tried to find the eyes that matched without that huge like eyelash. And I kind of like softened them a little bit because they are rather exaggerated, so I kind of pulled them back into more of a my style of sim kind of deal. I think the coolest thing about The Sims 4 is that, much like art, your Sims are your style. Like, you have your own, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can see when people draw like cartoon characters, everyone has their own style. And you can just kind of tell different artists by their work. I think it's the exact same thing with Sims. Everyone's Sims look a little bit different, and I think it's so fun. I mean, I often don't download Sims from the gallery for that reason. Not because I don't like other people's Sims, just because, you know, I'm used to looking at my Sims, so sometimes the different style is a little weird to me, but not that the style is weird, but having someone else's style in my Sims game is off-putting. Not dissing anyone's Sims. People's Sims are beautiful. So, yeah. Clara, I was really, really tempted to mess with Clara's body shape a little bit. Also, look at this new outfit. Isn't it so cute? Oh my goodness. I think it's adorable, and I would wear it. It's so cute. And I know a lot of you are probably like, what are you talking about? What are you on about, girl? That is not cute. Anyway. What was I looking for? Oh, I was looking at the style of her clothes, I think. What was I saying? I just totally lost my train of thought. Anyhow. So, fun story. I actually started this once before, like a long time ago. I started giving them a makeover, and I started with Clara, and I hated it. It was terrible. I only got one outfit in, so... And then I stopped, and then I never came back. But now we're back, and I started with Sofia with a backstory, and this is what we got. And I'm so much happier with it, honestly. Oh, I was talking about her body shape. I was tempted to change it, but then I was like, girl, not everyone has the same body shape, and not one body shape is beautiful. Like, just because her shoulders are a little broader and she doesn't have a whole lot of curves, that doesn't mean that you need to change her body. But it did mean that a lot of the dresses in this game did not look right on her because she's very straight. She doesn't have a lot of curve. So I really had to pick dresses that were more snatched in the middle to kind of give her the look that, you know, that they just look right on her. So, yeah. And this is the one that I had in my head. I think it lends itself to her vibe. Very much so. And yeah, I'm much happier with this rendition of Clara than I was the first time I tried to give her a makeover. So, yeah, pretty exciting. And then, like I said, the girls took me forever because I needed to get them just so. And then, sped up, our section of Bjorn sped up is like 3 minutes long. Which, you know, I just feel like that goes with real life. Girls will take hours and hours and hours to just get it just right. And then a guy can just throw a shirt on, run his fingers through his hair, and he looks great. And it's so unfair. And trust me, I'm not one of those girls that obsesses over, I don't wear makeup, I don't spend hours and hours on my hair. But for some reason, it still takes a lot longer than guys who can just throw clothes on, and it's fine. And I'm really salty about it. And I'm not even a woman who spends hours and hours and hours on my appearance. I don't know, I just thought of that and I thought it was funny. Anyhow, pardon me. I love these earrings, first of all. I think they're gorgeous. The little balls with the leaves on them that hang down. Oh, they're so pretty. And I've discovered that turquoise is Clara's color. Like, she looks stunning in turquoise. It's her thing. And like those deep purples. Purples and turquoises are Clara's thing. So nice. I wanted to use this dress. Okay, but it didn't look formal enough to me. I don't know, it was giving too casual. Oh, I'm in party wear, but I think I move it over to hot weather wear. Okay, my favorite thing ever is that feature that they added where you can copy different stuff over to different outfits. Guys, if any other part of Create Sim is your favorite, I'm sorry, you're wrong. That feature, that is a feature that I have always wanted, and it's so much better and easier than I could have even imagined. So, huge shout out to EA for making that little feature because it's stunning. It's stunning, and I love it. I went for the blue with Clara for her party wear because, I don't know, nothing else was kind of given the vibe that I was looking for. And she just looks really good in it, to be completely honest. I don't think it's her best color, but I still think it looks really good on her, and it's amazing. Also, what's up with the color swatches on this eyeshadow? Like, it's multicolored unless you select that brown one, and then it's just one color. And I don't understand it. I like that eyeshadow because it's subtle, but any other swatch other than that last one is not subtle by any means. It's so silly. Oh yeah, that lipstick took me a while. There's one lipstick on here that took me forever to get because I was trying to get just the right shade, and the sliders we have just weren't making it easy for me. So, a little tricky. And she is definitely given the vibe of one of those rich ladies who sits at the back by the pool, doesn't ever swim. She just sits back at her pool and sunbathes in these giant hats. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. This swimsuit, I am aware, is a two-piece swimsuit, and yes, I am aware that you can see all of her midriff. But technically it's covered up, and technically it looks like one piece. So I do tend to let that one slide against my better judgment. This was another one of those ones that I could just not for the life of me find a hairstyle that looked good. I did switch her hair on her sleepwear to this one though, because I liked this one on her, but I don't know, did I keep it? Actually, I didn't like it on her as much as I do now. Looking at it again, I do like her hair like that. It's really nice. I think I did keep it. Okay, good to know. Great, fantastic. And then hot weather. Wait, this is not hot weather. This is cold weather. Oh, I'm just looking for a skirt. I wanted a long skirt that didn't look like it belonged to a pauper. I never use that word. I just watched a Princess and the Pop Star Barbie movie. Yes, I'm an adult, and yes, I'm watching Barbie movies. Leave me alone. I'm having a good time. I just watched Princess and the Pop Star, which is not as good as Princess and the Pauper. Princess and the Pauper Barbie is my childhood, and it's my favorite Barbie movie. And you will never get better than that for me. When it comes to Barbie movies, at least. So it's the less good version of Princess and the Pauper, but I was thinking of Princess and the Pauper because I was watching Princess and the Pop Star, and thus that term is at the forefront of my mind. So I apologize. But all the skirts just didn't look like high-end enough, you know? Like the material that they were made of, they didn't look high-end. So I volleyed against it. And I think it was a good call. I don't love that shade of blue on her, but I liked it. I liked the outfit. Moving on to Bjorn. I thought he was very, very exaggerated. I'm sure there's people in the world that do have very exaggerated features, but he just was giving unrealistically exaggerated. You know? I also gave him freckles because Sofia has freckles, and I figured she had to get them from somewhere, so I gave Bjorn some freckles. And I did give Bjorn facial hair against my better judgment. No offense to anyone who has facial hair, but I think I've said this on my channel before and I'll say it again. I don't like facial hair. I'm sorry. Like, it's fine, but I don't know. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Gives me the yuckies. The ick, I think is what the kids say these days, right? Gives me the ick. I don't know. I don't like facial hair. It's not my thing. I really, really, really hope that my future husband is not set on having facial hair. Because we're really gonna have a rough time. And I know that's not something that should ruin your marriage, but I'm gonna struggle if my future husband wants facial hair. Anyhow, I gave him a lovely sweater. He's actually so ripped, but he's also gloomy. So the story I came up for him is that kind of the way that he copes with his gloominess, his, I guess, depression, is working out, which I think is cool. But he's also good, which I think is why I kind of made him a little bit more laid back, a little bit more supportive. And they definitely were going for the juxtaposition because he is a slob. So yeah. But that's the only reason I could think of that he would be super ripped. He doesn't really give gym bro. He kind of just gives, his face gives middle-aged man, middle-aged dad, cool, just laid back, chill dad who doesn't go to the gym. But obviously he's ripped, so that was the story I came up with. He works out as a coping mechanism for his depression. I think it works. I think it's a nice explanation. So his formal wear and his party wear are a lot more high-end because I think Clara would kind of have an overruling hand when it comes to those outfits, and then his other outfits are a lot more laid back because he picked those outfits, not under the strong hand of his wife. I feel like this relationship gives me Nels and Harriet vibes from Little House on the Prairie. That's the vibes I'm picking up from these two. So Bjorn can step up and, you know, own his wife and his family when he needs to. But he just doesn't most of the time. He kind of just lets Clara do her thing. Anyhow, yeah, let me make me aware in the comments what you thought. of this makeover. I had a good time doing it. I'm super, super happy with the results. I will throw up some screenshots at the end for you guys, the befores and the afters. And yeah, let me know what you think. And leave any video suggestions, feedback, comments, all that stuff down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love Mary 2, over and out.